Need some help preparing for Praxis Middle School Mathematics 5164, Arithmetic and Geometric Sequences, Algebra, Discrete Math, Recognizing Patterns, Recursive Formulas, Finding Missing Terms? If so, I have a video that you may find beneficial in your test prep. My name is Tom, and I'm a test prep expert here at Study.com and a certified secondary teacher. I'm going to walk you through some practice problems to help you prepare for the test. In this specific video, we're going to focus on arithmetic and geometric series and recursion formulas. Okay, are you ready? Let's get started. Consider the sequence 2, 6, 18, 54. What is the next term in the sequence? Is it A, 108, B, 162, C, 72, D, 180? Okay, so let's check to see if this sequence is arithmetic or geometric. It is not arithmetic because it doesn't go up by the same amount. So it goes up by 4 between 2 and 6, but then it goes up by 12 between 6 and 18. So it's not arithmetic. So let's check to see if it's geometric. So if we divide 6 by 2, we get 3. If we divide 18 by 6, we get 3. And if we divide 54 divided by 18, we also get 3. So that means this is a geometric sequence, and it goes up by a multiplication factor of 3. So to get the next term, we just multiply 54 by 3, and we're going to get the answer of 162. The first term of an arithmetic sequence is 4, and the common difference is 3. What is the eighth term in the sequence? So, arithmetic sequence. The formula is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times the common difference. All right, so it says here that we want the eighth term in the sequence. Okay, so we want a sub 8. Our first term, it says, is 4. Okay, so we have 4 for a sub 1 plus n minus 1. So if we want the eighth term, n is 8, so we get 8 minus 1 times the common difference, and the common difference is 3. So that means we're going to get a sub 8 is equal to 4 plus 8 minus 1 is 7. So we get a sub 8 is equal to 4 plus 21. So our answer here would be choice D, 25. The first term of a geometric sequence is 2, and each successive term is multiplied by 3. Which recursive formula represents the sequence? All right, so the first thing I can do is I can eliminate some of the choices on here. And choices A and B are not written in recursive form. Okay, so recursive form, we have to have a relationship between the next value in the sequence compared to the previous. So C and D are actually written in recursive form. A and B are not. And we could also check by plugging in values for n and seeing if we get 2 to start, and then seeing what the next term is, if it's multiplied by 3. But I'm going to eliminate choices A and B. So in both choice C and D, they both have a sub 1 equal 2 correct, but which one of these is saying that I'm going to take the previous term and multiply by 3? So if we look at choice D reads a sub n is equal to 2 times a sub n minus 1. So this means the next term in the sequence is equal to 2 times the previous term. Okay, so 2 multiplied by the previous term. But that's not what we want here. We want it to be multiplied by 3. So choice D is eliminated. So the correct answer here would be choice C. Given the arithmetic sequence 3, 7, a missing term, then 15, 19, what is the missing term? Is it A10, B11, C12, or D13? All right, so the key to this is they tell us it's arithmetic, so we can figure out the common difference by subtracting 7 minus 3, and we get 4. And we can also check 19 minus 15 is equal to 4. So the common difference is 4. So to get the next term after 7, we're just going to add 4 to 7, and we're going to come up with our answer of 11, choice B. All right, that was a sample of arithmetic and geometric sequences, algebra, discrete math, recognizing patterns, recursive formulas, finding missing terms. Let me know how you did in the comments. For more practice, check out our Praxis Middle School Mathematics 5164 playlist. And for even more detailed practice, strategies, and customizable study materials, head over to study.com and check out our Praxis Middle School Mathematics test prep course. With our resources, you'll know exactly what to expect on test day. Like this video and subscribe to this channel to get all the latest Praxis test updates. And please leave your questions and success stories in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Happy studying.